Hi everyone. So in this video, in this case study, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process, whatever I've done for this brand in order to scale this from 30k month to 90k, and we are gonna cross 100k mark this month. So this is a supplement brand based in USA. Okay. So let's not waste any time and dive into the case study, right? But before that, if you have any work related queries, if you want to work with me, or if you have any queries related to the case study I'm going to present to you, you can DM me, okay, on LinkedIn or on Instagram, or you can email me at ramanofficialmail@gmail.com. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to another slide, right? So here's the title of the case study. So in this one you can see that what was the revenue of the whole year of this brand before working with us, right? You can see it is $411,000 from April 2022 to March 2023, right? And now in this slide you can see the revenue. We have increased the revenue by 80%, right? The year working with us. Okay, from this is the revenue from April to March. Okay, the same date range and in comparison to the previous year. And here's the last 4 month revenue, right? In 2024, the status of the brand, they have done like last month, not last month, but yeah, I think yeah, in April they have done like $92,000, and this month they are gonna cross 100k mark, because we have already done like 65 to 70k around that. Okay, so you can see the new customers they acquired before working with us, and the month on month revenue, and new customer AOV as well, and the conversion rate. Here you can see the growth part. So after working with us, you can clearly see the 80% increase in the year on year revenue, and same goes with the month on month revenue as well. And it is double, right? I have taken the average, so I divided it by 12. And new customers 75%, so you can clearly see that all the revenue is from the new customer acquisition that we did for this brand, and all the ads that we created brought new customers, so that helped the brand grow, and in a positive way, right? Not only exhausting the existing customer base. And we did improve their conversion rate as well, and new customer AOV by 4.6%, right? And love. Okay, next. So this is the ads manager of the brand. As you can see in the last from April 2022 to 2023 to April 2024, we have spent like $152,000, and last month we have spent like $35,000 on this brand, right? And you can clearly see the ads as well. I'm going to show you the ads at the end of this slide. Okay, so now we'll discuss the difficulties we faced when we started working with this brand. So the first of all is the store experience was poor because of the unstructured website, and then the lack of content, right? The third thing is we created the brand new ad account and pixel and business manager for this brand. They didn't have anything. Okay, and the previous agency they were working with, they were using their own agency, was using their own ads manager and everything. So yeah, now here you can see we are going to discuss everything, what we did in order to improve those difficulties, right? The problems we faced. So in order to improve the store experience, we first of all we changed the theme that made a lot of difference, and then after that we organized their collection, the product pages, and improved their cart page, and improved their product copy and the product images as well, by using AI, and taking the help of Canva as well. For the for the cart, we use Monster Cart upsell for the cart slider, because that is the best way. Your customer don't have to no, it reduces the friction, right, the cart slider, so it is better. And you can offer in cart upsells as well, we did, and it helped a lot. And for the post purchase upsells we used Reconvert, because that was cheaper than the, affordable than Zipify. Okay, so you can do it as well for your brands. Now for the lack of content, what we did is we requested the client product images, with plain background and UGC images. And after that, product in use images and product images with lifestyle background. I'm going to show you what I mean by product in use images. And after that, requested, if you can source UGC content from creators by, spending some money on that using the platform like Incense or BrandMate Creators or below. But we use BrandMate Creators for this brand to source the UGC content. And you are going to be shocked that 90% of the image creatives were images that work for this one. Okay, so for the meta ads part, that's which is very important, right? And we scale this brand to 6 figure a month only using meta ads. We use Google ads, but only we run only the bandit search campaign because we don't want to lose, the customers we are driving, the traffic we are driving from meta. Okay, so it is a plus point to, run a Google ads branded campaign. So in meta ads, we start for whenever you work with brands, so always pick the best sellers, the hero products of the brand, in the account. And we found 4 for this one, but we started with 2. Okay. And the first step before jumping in the ads manager, which is very crucial, I hope you do this, which is the competitive research, and building ideal customer profile and finding the angles to test. Okay, so here you can see I create this doc for every brand I work with. It is based on every product. I'm going to show you how I do it. So you can see I find the customer language, I find the angles, I find the competitors and the competitors ads as well. Okay, so let's do it. So how I do it? Okay, I go to the Amazon reviews and I look at the 4, 3 and 2 stars. Why 2 stars? 2 stars is important to find, what that product lacks, so that we can leverage it, for our brand we are working with. And we can target a specific customer segment using that key points that people hated about that product and written in the 2-star reviews in the Amazon, right? And going through the reviews of competitors websites as well, and finding angles and what languages your customers are using. Just copy the things, and Amazon also shows you the keywords, right? People are highlighting in their reviews, so you should use those keywords in your creative. And even those each keyword can be an angle. Okay, you can test them as a separate angle in your meta campaigns. Now comes the forums. Okay, forums. Why? Because forums are very useful place where you can learn the psychology of your customers, how they think, what objections they have. So you can these are very good way to learn about your customers, forums, because they are chatting, with each other and about the product. They are discussing what they use, what they like, what they didn't like, what they tried, and if that worked or not, why it didn't work. So they share everything there in the forums. And forums are the way you can get more deep knowledge about your ideal customer. Okay, now comes the comments on TikTok videos, YouTube videos, and Instagram posts and reels, where you can find out the different types of angles to target on Facebook. Because a lot of people see different things, and a product helps in a different way. There are different solutions of, I mean, there are multiple benefits of a product, right? So somehow some products help a different type of customers, let's say a pregnant woman, or or daughters, right, of or grandchildren. So these are the different kinds of personas that you can identify when you will go through all of this, the customer, the comments, and the reviews and forums, everything. So it is important. And why you're going through the ad library of your computer is because to find the ads that are working for your for them, so that you can model for your brand. Okay. And in the ad library of each competitor, what you have to do is you have to understand the pattern, or in which pattern they are running ads. Are they running more image ads or UGC ads, and what type of ads they have been running for a very long time. And you need to figure out the offer they are, or mentioning in their ads, and what type of persona they are targeting, right? So you have to find these key points whenever you are looking at the ad library of your computer, because they are they have been running ads and spending a lot of money, right? So it is definite that it is working for them, which you can leverage to model for your brand as well. And the sixth is learn more about the product from the Google and how and why it works. So that is also very important. Okay. The more you learn about the product, the better ads you will be able to produce. Okay. And the ad copies you will be able to write. Now after selecting the products and building everything, doing competitive research and building customer avatar and finding angles, you are now you have to write the ad copies for a particular angle that you have picked to test on meta campaigns, and build creatives around that and copies and test them, and just wait for 3 to 7 days, 3 to 5 days. You can wait, depends on your budget as well. Okay. So you have to wait to see if that performs or not. If that will not, then you have to move on to another angle and test it out. Simple, right? And you have to repeat this process until you find the angle that is working for you, and you have to double down on that, and also keep testing more angles, and use the exact same go through the research again, research more and more to find more angles. Look at your Facebook comments, ad comments as well. Now for this brand, in the first two months we didn't see much success, but we were constantly testing creatives and angles, and by the end of second month we found our winning angle and creative that we scaled. And like I said to you, our 90% of the creatives were images. We wrote the copies and built the creatives. Now the main part is the track, optimize, and scale, which is if you won't be able, if you can't track, you won't be able to optimize anything. And so I use this sheet for every brand. As you can see, I keep track of the daily revenue, ROAS, new customers, and new customer CPA, and everything in the daily report, weekly report. We discuss it with the client as well. And in the angles and ideas, I keep track of every angles I find and build the test on there. And just give me a minute. I will show you. So here you can see in the angles and ideas I keep everything there. So status, if you look at the status, you can see there are four options to choose from: winner, in progress, loser, average. So we have done many tests for this brand and written like 100 copies. Okay. And in the Q4 plan, it is the Q4 plan that we worked for them. And in a single day we run our on Pink Friday on 19th November, I remember. And on that day we did like $25,000 for this brand. Okay. And we spent like only $300 to $400 on Meta on in November for this brand. So here we are going to discuss about the winners from this ad account that we had. So here you can see on the left side, this one is currently running, spending, and we are scaling the account based on these two ads. These two ads, and other ads as well are contributing also, but these are the two main. ones that we are scaling, and you can see we published this one on February and this one on March. So you can see this one has spent like $26,000 with the ROAS of 1.36. The brand has 80% margin, so that's why we are able to scale this. And we are also for keeping track of our LTV. The LTV is good of this brand, so that's why we can scale if we are losing on the a few bucks on new customer acquisition, because we know that because we have also provided the subscription option, people are subscribing to the product as well, and we are gonna make profit in the long run. And the 3-month LTV is very good for this one. It's around $80 to $100. Okay, and on the right side you can see we have spent $7,000 on this one with a CPA of $31, and the ROAS is close to 2. And let's jump on to the next. I hide the the brand names just to I don't want to disclose everything about the brand, so I hide that. And these are the again another 2 ads you can see here. So on the left side, this is an inhaler. This is the UGC image I was talking about, a product in use. So these women are using the product, and here you can see as well the review. So this image worked very well as well. Spent like $18,000, and ROAS 1.6, $34 CPA. And here you can see this is another ad, image ad. Both are the image ads. Okay, and it spent like $15,000 with the ROAS 1.72, $41 CPA. And if you look at the ad type, so it is a post-it note ad, which you can also try, and it worked very well in the account for us. And again, I want to explain about the angles. Like I was saying, test multiple angles. So the product the key function of this product is helps with the weight loss. Okay, but as you can see by reading the copy, right, what it is mentioning, it also helps with the sugar cravings as well. So we tested it out and it worked, right? So trouble saying no to sweets. So it's all about sugar cravings. Okay, so this is how you are gonna find the angles and test them out, because that will make a big difference in the account. Not by changing the color of your ad, okay, or changing the small text on them, right? Don't make variations, right? Make test new angles to make a big impact in the account, right? If you want to reduce your CAC from, let's say, 30 to 25, so a small variation will not help, right? By like changing color or changing the position of the product, but finding a different angle will make a huge difference in the account. Okay, yeah, that's it, guys. This was it. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. And if you like this, so DM me, and let me know how is it and how I can improve. And if you have any questions, you can message me or email me at ramanofficialmail@gmail.com. That's it. Okay, I will come up with I will soon come up with a new case study for you. And also follow me on LinkedIn and in Facebook or Instagram. And I'm going to post a lot about meta ads and things I'm doing for this brand and other brands that you can also implement. Okay, so see you guys next time.